Hello. Whenever y'all ready.
Yeah, Ronnie, we waiting.
Okay. Hey, this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese. And this is Soft30.
Do it again. Can you hear me, Reese?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, because you delayed a little bit. Okay, ready, set, and go. Hey, this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese. And this is Soft30.
And of course, we have DJ Q Waves and we have D. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Good morning, you guys. Back in the
Zoom
city.
Party.
I love Zoom parties.
Turn up.
How was your week, Reese? Where you going? You in the car?
I am in Chi-Town. Well, I'm not there yet, but I'll be there in a couple minutes. But yeah, anyway, I'll start with my earlier part of the week first. So, I finished my class, y'all, and I actually passed, and I'm excited. Woo! No, I didn't do that good on the final, though, so I was super scared that I wasn't going to pass, and I did, so I'm excited, because I was going to be real irritated taking that class again, but I was going to do it because, I wanted, but it's cool. So I was super excited about that. So now I get to actually have my evenings free, so I can do, like, my evening jobs earlier instead of waiting until after class is done and stuff like that, because that was just so irritating starting the class at 3 p.m. But anyway, what else happened this week? Oh, so I got my consultation for my breasts, and it did not turn out good.
Huh?
No. I said it didn't turn out good.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I went to this doctor. He was an older black guy, super fucking dope. He was dope as fuck. But I told him some concerns I had. I was like, I don't want to lose sensation in my nipples. I was like, I want my hearts in the center of the breast. I want to make sure my skin will not keloid, so I won't have keloids like this on my breast, where the incision was. And I kind of wanted to get back to work fairly early than, the typical person that gets, when they're out. And he pretty much was like, he cannot guarantee any of that. He was like, most likely I'm going to keloid up because I have keloid skin. Like, most of my stuff keloids up. So he said that was like kind of the number one, because I'm like, I'm about to have a keloid on my lip. I got one on my chest. I got one on my thigh. I don't need any more. So,
is it any kind of surgery that you can do to get rid of keloids?
So you can get surgery to get rid of keloids. However, they cannot guarantee that the keloid will grow back bigger. Yeah. So you remember, I don't know if you remember, dead ex-wife, and she had keloids. And they grew back bigger after she surgically got them removed. They grew back bigger.
Oh, yeah, they
right.
was.
And then you remember a few years ago, I was getting shots in this one to have it disappear, and it went away. And in a month, it grew back, and it came back bigger. So it's like, it's not really worth the risk, because this could have been smaller. So I just don't think I'm going to take that risk to get it cut away and then it comes back bigger. And then also you still got a risk of infection and all that stuff. Like, you could just make the situation worse. So it's not worth it to me. But I thought that doctor was pretty cool for, like, giving me, like, straight up, like, answers. He was like, I don't think you should get breast implants. He was like, if you want to get it, I'm going to take your money, but I don't think you should get it. He was like, you have nice breasts. He probably wasn't supposed to say that, but it doesn't matter. I didn't take offense to it. And, so I was just like, all right, whatever. I'm going to just not get it. So I was kind of bummed out that entire day, because I was really, really looking forward to getting breast implants by August. And, he kind of just, like, shot me down. And he could have, like, of course, been like, nah, I'm going to take your money and, I ain't going to guarantee shit, but let's get it done. And he didn't. And I thought that was pretty cool of him to, like, give me, like, the real, Right. So I ended up deciding to not get it. Hell yeah. So I decided to not get it, and I was just super sad. and stuff. And that's probably why I did bad on my test, because I was just bummed out that whole day. That was so sad. But yeah, anyway.
In good news, you did pass the class though.
And good news, I passed that damn class. But anyway, so the other day we drove from DC to Paxson, Illinois, but we stopped in like Columbus, and we were there for a while. We was in like doing tourist shit, riding scooters around and looking for food and just doing stupid stuff that tourists do.
You ride scooters.
Girl, them scooters are dangerous. But anyway, yeah, and then now we're driving, because we're like an hour and a half away from Chicago, so we're about to go to the beach right now. And I'm sorry I keep sniffing, y'all. This weather out here, all these cornfield and all this grass is just like fucking me up. Like, I'm about to have to wear a face mask. But they're trying to put me out the car and stuff, but I ain't having it. But yeah, so yeah, we about to go to the beach all day. I actually planned on doing the podcast on the beach. I would have been there on time, but I forgot you guys are an hour ahead of me. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. We was gonna get to the beach 30 minutes early so I can find a nice little spot and have a pretty little background. And then I was like, holy shit. I'm
kind of glad you missed the beach, because I would have been real jealous.
Girl, I was so sad. I was like, dang it. Oh well. So yeah, but anyway, we come home tomorrow. I don't know what the hell time we coming home. We don't know what time we're gonna leave. I guess it depends on what we're doing. You know, and then if we're stopping somewhere on the way home and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to make it to work Monday morning, because Ronnie been a little hater. But anyway, you are.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me cut in your check-in. Let me get on you real quick. So, first of all, this heifer, I wanted to take off one day. She did not want to work for me. I'm like, all right, fine. So I go to work. Kind of. But anyway, then she want to go out of town. So I'm like, she asked me to work for her. I'm like, I ain't gonna work for you. But what I do, because I'm a loyal sister, fine, I'll work for you. So I went to work for her yesterday. So then, mind you, earlier in the week, I said, I want a yoni steam and all is right. She didn't do shit. But she wanted me to do her nails and her lashes and all of that. And guess who hooked her up? I did. She ain't loyal. That's the problem. And show your lashes too. Don't be looking like trying to be like her. Show your lashes. Okay, you're done. You're real cute. But I ain't getting no yoni steam, and I had to work for you. But it's okay, because I'm about to take off. I'm going out of town for 2 days.
See, so let me go ahead and interrupt you.
Hey, ladies, real quick. With the uni steam, we got to offer bikini waxes, because that's when a lot of girls get their uni steam. So we got to offer the bikini wax, because they already, they prepping.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people was asking me to do it, so
But that's a great opportunity for cross branding and ever. So one could be coming for the other, and we can sell both. But that's just on the drawing board.
Okay,
I'm definitely with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, I was gonna say, this girl told me to work for her at 11 p.m. the night before she needed me to work for her, and got mad. It was 11. But I'm like, 2 weeks ago, I'm like, hey, I want to go out of town. Can you work for me on a Friday? See the difference?
No, you said that last week.
Me
don't do that.
12 hours. No,
after I asked, you said it after I asked you to work for me.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-mm.
He passed early July, and it's now the 18th or something? 2 weeks. So, I'm like, yeah, I gave you an advance notice. So that was the difference between you and I.
It don't matter.
It does matter. You can't ask somebody to work for you that night before you know, and then be like, oh, what you mean you ain't working for me? What? No, I got
gotta
plans.
go anyway. That's the point.
Yeah, but I don't stay past 9. That's the difference. And I had plans. I had to do stuff. So no, I was not able to stay.
Moral to the story is, guys, I'm loyal and she ain't.
Girl, ain't nobody listening to you.
They are.
Go ahead and comment, y'all, and let me know what y'all think. But I'm right.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but can y'all see what I put in the chat? It's just a heads up.
Yeah, give me a 30-second warning.
I have a comment.
What?
Y'all should hire somebody and train them. So when y'all both want to take off.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing now. You know, this place is like super sensitive and they want this big background and blah blah blah. So we just got it done this week, but it was too late for the person to, you know, come in to me on Friday.
Y'all already on it, my bad. I'm gonna go back on you.
We on it. Thank you though.
But let me comment on that, D, because I told her and recent Kiki that like a while ago.
And Kiki was taking care of it. When Kiki was dragging her feet, then I took care of it. So I did take care of it. I'm tired of you complaining, girl. I can't wait till you my boss so I can complain
and y'all can pay them at an hourly rate instead of, you know, the whole contract. I can just pay
That's what I said. That's what. Thank you. Back me up.
He ain't backing you up. He making suggestions.
No, I'm saying that's how businesses are run. You get the contract, you procure the contract, and you pay your employee hourly rate to Saudi. Y'all are getting the contract. Now get hourly employees, get them certified, and that's how you increase your profits. You can increase your time frame and everything. We got to get rich, ladies. Let's go.
I know. You got to get all this money. So yeah, but anyway, I don't really remember what else happened during my week, for real. But yeah, I think that might have been the only like important things. I really can't even go through my phone and look, but but yeah. So anyway, I'm excited about finishing out my trip. This is my first trip with Keita, and I was super excited, y'all.
Ever in life, and y'all known each other for 20 years.
We did not know each other 20 years. We known each other like 8 years. Oh no, it was like 10 years. How did we? No, it's been like 8. Anyway, yeah, this is our first trip. Y'all know she was shading me going out of town with other people and not me.
I know. That's why I said I ain't gonna get on that because she couldn't hear me to defend herself.
Oh yeah, she can't hear y'all, but yeah. I had to be like, listen, like, nah, I ain't threatening her. It was no problem. But yeah, anyway, go ahead with your check-in, girl. I did good. I ain't leaving no long check-in.
Girl, my week was kind of boring. I did go on Saturday. I did go to one of our friends' mom 50th birthday. It was a surprise birthday, and she was too excited. I'm like, it's so crazy because I'm like, she's 50, but she is so loud and ghetto. Like you would think that she is young. No, I mean no offense. I love the ghetto-ness of it. It's awesome, but. So that was fun and it was nice. The food was good and everything. It's crazy because like when I they said it was a surprise, right? So I get there at like 6:15.
On time.
At 6:30. So I'm like, I pull up, there's a couple people there. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm texting the group. I'm like, I'm here. So my friend like, damn, you early? You always early. It's supposed to be a surprise party. You're supposed to be early for a surprise party. You said 6:30. So you should get here at least 6:15 because the person's supposed to be here at 6:30. So I got there at 6:15. They didn't come till after 8. And I was so irritated. So then,
the surprise.
Girl, I was like, I'm about to go. But then I was like, if I go home, I'm just going to get in the bed. Like, it was nothing else for me to do. But so I ended up staying and it turned out good. The food was good, but she was like, y'all, when they first like put the food out, she was like, y'all better go get some food because my family, they don't care. They pack up plates and they will take all the food and be gone. And like, it's crazy because you can't, how are you going to eat all the fucking food? Like the first 5 people packing all these plates when it's a whole crowd of people there. And I'm like, well, won't you say something to your family? Because that would never happen at our family events. People pack up plates, but they let people eat.
They wait to the end.
Yeah. Girl. So I was like, shit, I'm hungry. I've been sitting here for all these hours. So I'll go get some food. It was real good, too. So then I'm like, oh, I want to go get some more, girl. By the time I looked up, it was a whole crowd of people over there. And I seen people sticking their hands in the chicken and stuff. I said, oh, I'm not getting no more food. It's still coronavirus. That's nasty.
Yeah.
So,
Ronnie,
huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt you check-in, but I want you to carry on, but I'm going to have to end this because the thing about to end in 20 seconds.
Okay,
all right, taking a break.
I'm going to stop it.
Be back in 5.
All right.
But yeah, so I was just thinking that was rude because at a party you cannot go
Ronnie?
and take, huh?
Sit down. Ain't no we're back on that.
Hey.
We're back.
But yes, because you're not supposed to do that like at a party when there's a lot of people there. Well, I was fine because I got my stuff first. But the party
y'all, I saw a Dollar Tree and I'm super excited, and now I have to stop at that Dollar Tree.
You really need to buy your own Dollar Tree because you go there like every day.
Buying the stocks is not enough. Like I need a franchise of a Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna get it. Just give me a few more years. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I got excited.
So one of my friends, right? She got like really, really drunk, and like she had like fell out the chair, right? So we were sitting beside each other, and I had like a cup of liquor in my lap. So she fell out the chair, and then the liquor went everywhere. So it's like all over me, it's all over her, and all this, right? So then, like, people come help her up or whatever, and I helped her up too. And she's like, I'm wet, and blah, blah, blah. So she was talking to one of our other friends. She was like, can you go give me some napkins? Please give me some napkins. And so then she looked at me, and she was like, that's what real friends do. And mugged and rolled her eyes and all of that, right? So I'm like, the fuck? Like, what is wrong with you? So then I'm like, okay, she drunk. I ain't gonna worry about it. But she kept saying little smart stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe she got like some type of issue with me and she didn't say nothing, and maybe it's coming out now. Because you know, when you get drunk, you be doing like some other crazy shit. Some people, not everybody. So then I'm like, well, there's no point in me talking to her right now. I'll talk to her tomorrow. So then I ended up talking to her about it on Monday, but she was like, she don't remember doing that, and she don't have a problem with me and all this and that. But I was like, she do it pretty often when she get drunk. And I noticed, and I was looking, because I noticed a lot of shit, regardless if I speak about it or not. I do notice a lot of stuff. And I watched her, how she interacts with other people when she drunk. She don't do that to nobody else but me. So she like, well, the next time I do that, just point it out then in the situation. If I point it out then in the situation, it's going to be a big issue. Maybe I'll just like try to record it or something, or I don't know. But
maybe you should just don't make it hot, because that'll probably do it, make it more awkward. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think that people, I don't use that drunk stuff for an excuse. If you're saying smart stuff like that to me, that's because that's how you feel. Right. Yeah. That's how you feel. When you're mad, when you're drunk, and kids, okay, they tell the truth. Mm-hmm. So if you're saying stuff like that, that's how you feel. And it's okay if you feel that way, but don't get sober and say, oh, well, I was drunk, I don't remember saying that, I don't feel that way. You obviously feel that way because you say it when you're drunk.
Right. She's like, well, if you just say it in the moment and I'm feeling some way in the moment, then I can explain it better. If I say, what do you mean for saying this, and that? She gonna be like, bitch, blah, 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 blah.
Right. It won't make sense to say it while she's drunk, but then it also doesn't make sense to say it while she's sober, because she's gonna say she doesn't remember.
And that's what I said.
So it's kind of like a lose-lose. Mm-hmm. But I will probably definitely say something, because I don't like shit like that.
Right, but that's why I like try to, not, because she'd be like, she'll say often, oh, dang, Ronnie, you be missing, or you don't be coming around, because shit like this, like when you get drunk, you say you do stuff, and then I'm gonna be looking like the fucking starter up or something if I start fighting her, or I say something to her and we start fighting or something like that, when it wasn't my fault. But for some reason, everything seems to be my fault in the situation when I don't even be the one starting it. So I'm just like, I'll be keeping my distance for this reason. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Aside from that, I had went to get a type 2 on Sunday, right? And this shit, he bruised me. I don't know if y'all can all see it, but it's like a deep. It's probably not gonna turn out right. It look crazy, but hopefully, he'll do it again or do it over after he heal. He's like, oh, I just cut you a little bit. Just keep some A&D ointment on it. No, that's a lot of it, sir. You know how back in the day when they used to do them eraser things on the skin? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
And he asked me, because I forgot to say this in my check-in, but I took Naya to get a nose piercing. Kiki's gonna kick my ass. But no, and I slipped up and said something, but then I kind of like played it off. So I was like, whatever. Can we pause for a second, y'all? And then I'm gonna get right back to it.
Okay.
Kita, what's happening? I thought they said the entrance was closed. So is the entrance closed, or we're back again?
Okay, you're good.
Okay. All right. So yeah, anyway, I didn't tell Kiki about it. I slipped up and said something a little bit, played it off, and she's gonna kick my ass when we get home. But like even when I decided to go ahead and let Naya get it, I was like, I was kind of like, shit, I don't know how. And y'all know I don't give a fuck about other people's opinion. I don't give a fuck what you think about my parenting skills. Me and Naya know what's up. But people that help me take care of her, I care about their opinion. Kiki, mom, my other sisters, dad. So it's like I care about y'all opinions, absolutely. But it's already done. So if somebody try to fuss at me, I'm gonna just be like, it's already done. What do you want me to do? It's done. You want her to take it out? I mean, it's done. But yeah. Anyway, my point was that he did say something about it. He was like, yeah, it's something, and I was like, yeah. She told me that you went too deep or something, and if it's messed up, she gonna give you a shout out. Like she gonna call you.
I mean, I'm not gonna do no kind of blasting or anything like that, but
no, I mean a shout out as in like I'm gonna shout your phone and be like, hey, listen, it's healed now. You should fix it.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Why would you do that? I was trying to figure out why it was hurting so bad. I'm like, what's happening? But yeah. So aside from that, I just did work and pampered Reese all week because she's a bougie little bitch. And
because you're an amazing sister.
Thank you. And then get this, y'all. She's supposed to pay me yesterday and she didn't. She be showing off. She need her ass beat.
That's not what happened.
Whatever. She got everything she wanted this week from me. Anyway, we're gonna get into these topics, right? So I'm gonna go first, Reese. And I actually want everybody to answer if it applies to them. So, like on social media, and I also heard on the radio, but I seen it on social media first, and they were talking about like your experiences when you caught your partner cheating on you. So, do y'all have any like stories of getting caught or catching the person? Not y'all getting caught, but y'all catching y'all boyfriend or girlfriend cheating on y'all, walking in or going through phones?
Absolutely. But I've never gotten caught because I don't cheat when I'm in a relationship. I've never actually cheated when I was in a relationship. So nobody has ever caught me doing anything like that because I don't do it. However, I caught one of my exes cheating. I ended up
how did you caught?
I caught her because she had, I went to her job to surprise her, and I wanted to go to lunch. And I get there, and when I got there, another girl was there. And she ended up, she was just started acting nervous, and then she ended up like closing down the store. She was like the store person for that day. Like she closed down the shop. She was like, I'm gonna get some cigarettes from CVS. And she's like, she told the girl, just stay right here, I'll be back. And then she's like, she grabbed my hand, she's like, come on, let's go get the cigarettes. So I'm like, who is this? So she's like, that ain't nobody. So I'm in CVS, I'm just mad, I'm just standing there, I'm like, bruh, who is this? Like, she better be gone when we get back. So we get back, she's still there. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yo, who is this? So the ex ended up, I almost said the name, the ex ended up like going to open up the door. And while she was opening up the door, like her hair came down, and the girl was like, put her hair behind her ear for her. I was like, I'm about to fucking Kirk. So the ex is like, no, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you want me to leave or you want her to leave? Like, what's going to happen? Because you're not telling me nothing, and I keep asking you what's happening, and now I'm about to get pissed off. Like, first of all, I'm the type of person, you don't need to cheat on me. I'm an open book. If you like, yo, I seen a hot joint, let me know. I'm probably going to be like, go ahead and do you. But don't sit up here and lie to me about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I hate. Do not lie to me. Don't lie to me about anything. If you see somebody, you want somebody, even if you slipped up and it already happened, you need to tell me. I don't want to hear anything from any other female. No female should come to me and be like, yeah, I'm sleeping with your person. Because if they do, I want to be able to be like, yeah, I already know. Like, what, you want, a cookie? Like, we already know this. You know what I'm saying? I don't like surprises like that. So that's what pissed me off about the situation. And we ended up breaking up, but we became really good friends. Like, we're really good friends to this day. So, it ended up turning out good.
Oh, that's good. I got a couple cheating stories. The niggas be cheating like shit. But I'm gonna tell you this one that it didn't make sense to me, and it pissed me off because so my ex at the time, I was cool with one of his cousins, and we used to hang together and everything like that. But she came to me one night, and she called me, and she's like, I really need to talk to you. So I'm like, okay. So she came over. So mind you, she had moved in with her cousin, the one I was in a relationship with. She moved in with him, and because her and her husband had separated. So she came over, and she's like sad, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, well, me and whatever his name was, we were separated, but I had a night where I slipped up and we had sex and we didn't use protection. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she was like, yeah, but I forgot what she said she had. It was, I don't know if it was chlamydia or something. She said she had that. And then she was like, but I know we smoked the same hookah. So I'm like, okay. So she like, but I just want you, and she crying. She is crying. She's a good ass actress. So I'm like, well, I don't think you can get nothing from the hookah. And she said, but you need to go get tested because we used the same hookah and I got it. And I can't believe I was so stupid and blah, blah, blah. So then she put on this whole show. She crying and snotting and boo-hooing and all this, right? So then I call him. So I'm like, oh, well, your cousin was just here. She said that she slept with the husband and now she got a disease and she's saying that we should go get tested. And he was like, oh, I'm going to put that bitch out the house. And why would she do this? And it's crazy that they put on this whole fucking show. And I'm just sitting there calm. I'm like, well, it just don't make sense to me because you can't get nothing. Reese, your thing is on mute. Did you put that on mute on purpose?
I did, but I forgot.
Oh.
But I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, because I'm like, it just don't make sense. Like, you can't get a disease from sharing the same hookah. So then he's like going off, like, I'm putting her out tonight. I'm about to go there right now, put all her shit out. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to go to the doctor And he's like, no, you need to go. We both want to go. I'm like, okay, well, you go, and then you let me know what the results are, and then I'll go. So then, like a week later or something like that, he called and he like, I went and they said I got it and I'm about to beat her ass and blah, 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 all this, right? So then I called her and I'm like, well, damn, you know, he said that he got it, so I'm gonna go, but it still don't make sense to me, but I'm gonna go to the doctor. So then I went to the doctor. I think that's when you went with me, Reese. And
I forgot I was on mute again. I'm sorry. But the thing is, like, if you say, oh, they had an STD in their mouth and y'all shared a hookah, that would not make you get a vaginal STD.
Right.
You would have an oral STD. I don't know if it's called oral STD, but you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So then after that, because I think that's when you and our other old friend, she went with me to the doctor. I'm like, cause we all sitting there talking about this shit don't make sense. So we go to the doctor, and I'm like, I explained to the doctor what happened. And they like, oh, that's not true. And I said, I know. I said he probably fucked somebody. And they think I'm stupid. So then, I go get tested, whatever. So then, the results came back, and I told the doctor, I'm like, call me. I don't care what it is, call me. So then a couple days later, he called and he's like, you don't have anything. And I'm like, I know. So I know this nigga was lying. So now I call him. I'm like, well, they said that I didn't have anything. So then he's like, oh, I didn't have nothing either. I thought I did. And I said, but you called me and said that you did. So he's like, no, that's not what happened. I really didn't have anything. And I don't know, he's making up some fucking excuse. So then I'm like, now I'm pissed off because you and your cousin. So then I had called her and cursed her out because I'm like, you came and whole time it wasn't true. She didn't sleep with the husband. She didn't do none of that. My ex at the time and my boyfriend at the time called her and they came up with this story together to try to fool me. So now y'all playing with my fucking intelligence because y'all think I'm fucking stupid. So then, after that, I had went and bought some condoms or whatever. So then he was like, wait, I didn't break up with you.
And it's okay.
You and blah, blah. No, nigga, you's a fucking cheater. And don't do that shit. And now, I don't know what the real story was. Like, I don't know if he had something or if he thought he had something. Because then he said that somebody told him that she had a disease. And he saw freaking out. But all he did
a way if you want to get at somebody or break up their relationship or like if you think they fucking with other people, like people will say, hey, I got a disease, you got to tell everybody that you fucking that they got to get tested.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, again, even if he just kissed the girl, even he just kissed her, that still will be in your mouth, right?
No.
Well, it depends, but most STDs are not spread through saliva. Most, to my knowledge.
He ain't just kissed that girl. He fucked that girl. He was lying.
Right.
And the people, because you remember he used to go to different stores and stock up the beers and all that shit. But he, whoever was working in that store told him like, oh, you don't need to mess with her. She a hoe. She got this disease, blah, 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 blah. And that's how the shit went on. So he said, but because he tried to cap it up. But I like I said, I don't know if he had a disease or if he didn't. I don't know what the fuck the case was. And then I'm trying to figure out, because I'm like, well, why did his at first said that he had something and mine didn't. So then, like, when I was talking to the doctor, he was like, well, maybe it was a misread or, something. I don't fucking know. I ain't never get to the bottom of it. But the point is, they was playing with my intelligence and this nigga fucking cheated on me and thought the shit was sweet. I ain't cheat on him back, though, and I should have because he deserved it. I got a lot of cheating stories. So y'all want to hear another one?
No, but cheating back, I mean, I don't care if we hear another one, but I'm going to say cheating back is never the right thing. You're not going to feel better. Then the whole trust in both of y'all is gone now versus, trying to build the trust back up. It's like all of the trust is gone now. So it really just depends.
I don't know, but before him, when somebody cheated on me, I would go and cheat with one of my exes, and I would be like, "I cheated on you, nigga."
I don't do that. But I think to my knowledge, the only person that I ever got that ever cheated on me was that story that I told y'all. But you know, I wouldn't go cheat back. You know, I'm either gonna break up with you or I'm not.
My first boyfriend, when we was living over by Deanwood, this nigga cheated on me. His car was broke down, but it was in front of our house, and he was in the car doing it to this girl, and I'm like I see somebody in that car because he's in front of the house. I'm like, I see somebody in there moving. I'm like, what the hell? The whole time they in there doing it, you see both of them get out. So I'm like, what the hell is this? That was crazy. Like, why would you do that in front of my house?
That is crazy.
And then the next day, he broke up with me. After he cheated on me.
You snooze, you lose. Should have broke up first.
It was crazy, man. It was so freaking crazy. And
it sounded like Molly and Insecure first season.
I will tell y'all one more. So my crazy
that did happen in Insecure.
He was cheating with this girl. So we was together, I think, for about 4 years, and out of 2 of them years, he was talking to another girl. But he would never let me see his phone, but he would always go through my phone. So then one day he was upstairs. I think he was talking to my mom and dad. He was just up there for a long time. So I'm about to go through this phone. So I started going through the phone, listening to the voicemails and all that. And I had locked the door, the bedroom door. And so he came down and he's like knocking the door. I'm like, I'm not opening this door. So he was like, are you going through my phone? I'm like, yup. So then I called the girl. And that's what she told me. They was together for 2 years. I'm like, we was together for 4. What the hell? So, and then I'm like, oh, all them nights when he's talking about he going out with the boys, he was going over there with that joint. Then she said she was pregnant. He went to take her to get rid of it. And I was trying to figure out, because he dropped me, just when I was modeling. And he dropped me off at modeling practice, and he was like, I'll be back. I got to do something. He was going all the way back home. That's far. I'm like, that don't make sense. You might as well just stay. Whole time, he went to take her to get rid of the baby, and then went back and was holding her and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, that's messed up.
He took her virginity. And no. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, after that, try to beat
Sometimes I forget I'm on camera and I do weird things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see. But he trying to fight me for him cheating on me. People are crazy.
They are.
I got more stories, but I'm gonna. Did y'all ever did y'all ever catch somebody cheating on y'all?
No.
I mean, so girls that I've broken up with, and so what they'll do is they'll start relationships or start fucking with other niggas because once we break up, but then try to come back like they not fucking with anybody. So that's the closest, I guess, to cheating. But they really cheating on the other guys. But to whenever a girl would do that and I find out, I'll be like, oh, so maybe she was cheating on me too. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to start a relationship and be trying to backslide all the time.
Right.
So, I don't know. I suspected, but I never knew, like, substantiated anything. But that's the most for the close. I found out girls that I was fucking with were cheaters.
But not like not people that you was in an actual relationship.
Yeah, I never was with a girl and found out she was talking to another nigga. No, I've definitely had plenty of girls that other niggas pursued, and you know, but that's always going to happen. Just being a male, and sometimes chicks they'll be wanting to hide the fact that the nigga is really pursuing them. I've had that. I've caught that. Like they be like, oh, he's nobody. but the whole time the nigga be trying to crack. You know?
Nah, but he's still nobody.
Right. He's nobody to her.
Yeah. Just because you trying to pursue me don't mean that you nobody to me.
You know, but I'm saying if you know this dude trying to fuck, don't be acting like he cool. Like
that don't mean they cool. I told y'all about my friend that I was hanging out with the weekend before last. She cool as fuck. She keep trying to hit. She ain't got nothing coming. That don't mean I ain't gonna be cool with her.
Right, but I'm saying to tell your significant other that they ain't trying to fuck and they nobody, they just cool. They just a homie. Nah, homie trying to put the dick in. That's what I'm saying. Like I've had situations like that. You know, like it could be the fact that they trying to fuck and they never gonna get through. But still, don't be telling your significant other that it's something different.
Right, I agree.
Right. It's definitely about honest communication. You know, you just got to make sure you letting people know, you know, what's up. I hate that I keep sniffing. Like, it's bothering the shit out of me. Sorry, y'all.
It's okay. I mean, I don't know. I just think more people need to be more honest about shit. Even if you do want to step out on your person, if you be honest with it, they probably will be okay with it. Or but most people don't say because they don't want to have to like break up with the person. But I don't know. Honesty is key, guys. Don't be out here cheating.
So I was talking to a friend of mine. He has created a YouTube. He's creating a self-help thing about narcissism. We're gonna have him on the show. Okay. But that's one of the things that is like, damn, I forget my point. That is one of the real things that people, they just do shit. Oh, they stay in relationships for the routine of the relationship, he said. He said,
"Oh yeah,
you are not even in love with the person. You're in love with the ritual of being in that relationship. It's
right.
Like you can't even.
It's just like you don't want change, right?
Right. You like this motherfucker get on my nerves, but it's the certain things and parts of the life that the person became entrenched in. That's like, oh, I can't leave this person that connected to me in this way, even though y'all don't even get along no more. You know what I mean?
Right. But I definitely, I don't like stuff like that. Y'all know how my situation was, and I was definitely saying like I don't want routine, or if for people like, well, y'all been together so long, and you know different stuff like that. It's like, so what? Time don't mean nothing if you're not happy. I don't want a routine relationship. Like
so you gotta be,
I've never been one for one of those.
Right, but that yeah, he said that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's deep. Yeah, I fucks with that because people.
I said that a few weeks ago or a few months ago. Your ass wasn't listening.
Nah, probably not. But he said, you know, I gotta hear from somebody else to hear it. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said it, and I was like, oh, that's like just being in love with the routine. But that's a lot of people in love with the routine, in love with the ritual, and in love with the nostalgia of all the things that they have been through together. But you're not in love with the person, the way the person treats you, the way the person makes you feel, the way when they walk in. You know, like some people, when their significant other walks into the room, they like, I can't stand how you breathe. Oh my God. You know, like.
But it ends up getting like that in a routine situation after a while. That's normally what happens. Like, and that I don't like stuff like that. Like, it gets to the point where it's just like, and that's how people snap and kill each other. Honestly. Like
they snap and kill each other because of the routine.
No, because you really don't. It's like you really don't like this person, but it's like you don't want to be by yourself, or then you don't want to pay bills by yourself, or you don't want to have to go through the hassle of divorce, or you know, splitting up, whatever, or even custody or anything like that. No, I'm saying like they stay there until they can't take it no more, and then they snap.
You really believe it's snap?
Yes, I really believe
That's
in
why they made
snap.
the show called Snap.
No, not when people planning
Motherfuckers be
stuff.
planning the
Planning
murder
stuff
for
is
5
different.
years. They be like, I'm gonna take this policy out for me, you, and the kids. We gonna go on a hike, and your ass ain't never gonna be seen again. They ain't snap.
I definitely get it though.
I don't know. You might relate a little differently than me though, so maybe I don't know. Planning the murder and say you snap. You can't
slipped
already,
off the cliff.
You can't already dig the hole and tell a judge, hey, I didn't know I was gonna kill him. The hole is already
that
dug.
hole was for the tree I was gonna plant.
Yeah.
It just happened to be 6 feet deep and human size. Right. I feel you.
I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy. What you got for us, Reese? Oh wait, do y'all believe that? Well, I don't know the whole story, but do y'all believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion?
Apparently he did. Yes.
In the foot.
I mean, he might not have been aiming. He might not have been aiming for her at all, but
she was in the way.
He was the trigger man. I don't really know. I think allegedly.
I was waiting for that video to come out.
Allegedly, he did. Well, did you see the video of her with the cops came and everything?
Yeah, but they said it was another video that they was gonna release. I was waiting to see that.
Well, we'll insert it unless if it's a topic like this, we could pull this stuff up and put it on. So, but we'll insert it on the thing. But yeah, the video, she's like she shot and they still got guns drawn on them and they make all of them get down, get on the ground, regular procedure, handcuffed everybody, whatever. But it's a horrible thing, I wonder what
I didn't even hear about it.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking, what the heck happened at that party? Like, was he trying? Cause they one report said that it was a argument, like they were trying to get out of the car, like the door kept opening and then closing and opening and closing. Like, was he holding them on? I don't know. I don't really want to speculate, but what the hell was going on?
Yeah, because they've been hanging together for a long time now. Because it was like other videos that like on the shade room, they was at the little pool and them and Kylie and stuff. They was having a
night, baby. That was the same night.
That video I seen was a couple weeks ago.
No, the Kylie pool party happened the same night. The video. Well,
so
I know.
Video, so she been got shot. So the video.
I'm gonna say this: at the pool party, I don't know if it was another one prior to that, but it was after a pool party when the incident happened. So after they had a pool party, it was an incident that happened. I don't know if it was another one prior to that.
It was, yeah, because I seen it like 2 weeks ago. So they probably was just doing it often or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, went back to the pool.
Yeah.
Having threesomes with Kylie Jenner.
Probably.
Tory Lanez and Megan
That's probably lit. I was so want to see that shit.
Ugh. Tory Lanez 5'2".
He cute though.
Is Tory Lanez cute, Reese? I don't know.
I need to Google Tory Lanez. I have no idea what he looks like. I do know what Megan and Callie look like, and I just don't think I would be interested in seeing them have sex. I might watch them kiss if they can like kiss real sexy like, but I don't think I would be interested in watching them have sex.
I would watch, but Tory Lanez, he got cute lips. He got nice soft looking lips, sexy lips. Okay, but go on, Reese. What you got for us?
So, okay, my first thing was how do y'all feel about if you're friends with somebody and then y'all stop speaking, right? And then something tragic happens to them, like they lose a parent or a child or something, very tragic happens to them. Like, would you reach out even though you guys aren't friends anymore?
No,
but
now,
Go ahead.
The question is, did y'all just fall out of touch, or do y'all don't
No,
fuck with
like
each other no more?
No,
It
like
was bad
y'all
terms,
don't fuck
so
with
like
each
that.
other. Like like so y'all didn't turn y'all stopped speaking on bad terms, not just because like, oh, we got busy with life and we, just fell out of touch. Like no, it's like y'all, had exchanged words or whatever and then
So
stopped speaking.
how would I feel? I don't feel anything.
So you
I
wouldn't
mean, I absolutely I guess it depends, because I was gonna say I absolutely agree, but I'm gonna change that. It actually depends, because like somebody that I kind of like, I don't have no energy toward them and something tragic to happen to them, I'm not going to feel any kind of way about reaching out. It's just going to be like, damn, oh, well, that happened. Life is such, but then it's also people like that I stopped speaking to that, can we go to that Dollar Tree? Oh, it's also people that, I'm sorry, y'all, that I stopped speaking to that if something happened to them, I would absolutely reach out. Like, for instance, y'all remember the friend, the Asian friend I told y'all about that I stopped speaking to a few months back. We actually exchanged words too. But if something tragic happened to her, as far as like maybe losing someone very close, I would probably reach out. I don't think I would get back onto like where we were, because that bitch still owe me an apology. But I would definitely reach out to be like, hey, I heard such and such, just sending my condolences. Might put a little bitch at the end. It's like, no, I wouldn't do that. But I would, I would send my condolences. But with other people, not with other people, because there's some that I would and some that I wouldn't. But it's some people that I would just be like, nah, I'm not reaching out. Like, I don't give a damn what would happen to that person. I absolutely would not reach out. So I guess it just depends. It depends on how much love I have for the person, how we fell out, things like that. But yeah, I wanted to get y'all opinion on it.
I'm like, I'm a little sensitive, so I'll be feeling bad for some real bad tragedies that happen to people. So I
didn't say I wouldn't feel bad. I would feel
No.
bad, but I would probably not reach out, depending on who the person is, why we fell out, and how much love I have for the person. That's it.
Well, I'm not going to talk too much on it, but recently something did happen to a girl that I used to be like really close with. And I did not reach out to her. I did pray about it and, try to get some guidance toward it. And I just didn't feel the need to reach out to say anything.
Right. So, it's like the universe wasn't leading you that way.
Right. So, I mean, in the future, if it's somebody else, or, maybe I'll pray about it again and see which way the directions lead me. With this particular situation, it didn't lead me in that direction. I do pray for her and her strength and her family, though.
I absolutely agree. Like I said, I don't wish ill will on anyone. It's just a matter of, I'm just not interested.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to, if you left off on bad terms with somebody and you reach out, you don't want to have that door open for them to feel like y'all back, like, because some people would take this, oh, they reached out, so they love me, they want to be back cool with me, we're going to be great, the best of friends, and we're going to be back. No. Mm-mm.
Right.
So some doors, just when it closed, leave that shit closed.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I don't know.
Right,
how do y'all feel about it? Oh, we gotta go.
I tend to agree with you. Ron, I don't feel bad. I mean, I don't know. My empathy and sympathy is kind of messed up, but hey, it sucks. Life is hard all the time, so.
Right. That's why I was like, life is such.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to. I want to be more, not all the time, but I want to feel like that. I want to be. I'm not gonna say I'm a little weak, but I want to be like more stronger. You know, I just feel for people, you know, and I don't like that feeling. I don't want to feel like that because then people feel like they can take advantage and stuff. Like I just don't like it.
Right. Because like even with me saying, let me know when I got 30, y'all. But even with me saying that I would reach out to the Asian girl that I'm not friends with if something like that happened, I would still not jump back to where we were because like I said, she still owes me the apology nonetheless. However, the love I have for her, I would be like, you know, I would still reach out like, right. So I would still reach out to be like, wait, what you say?
We under a minute.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean that's just how I feel about it. I definitely wanted to get y'all input and stuff like that. But yeah, are we going again or we ended? Because I got one more, but we can wait till next week.
Well, let's go ahead.
So we gonna hang up and do it again?
Q.
Yeah, I could do it.
All right, cool.
All right.
Be back again in the break.
Right.
Okay, so we're back again, guys. But yeah, so my last topic was I wanted to know, and I wonder do guys feel this way? Because I know a lot of girls do, but have you ever felt like the outside friend? Like, have you ever felt like the fat skin, the skinny friend, the ugly friend, the awkward friend? Like, because I've wondered that about other people because I know I felt like the ugly friend before, especially younger. When I was younger, before I like, you know, really came into myself, I was like, damn, I'm the ugly friend and a bunch of these beautiful ass people. But my friends never made me feel like I was the ugly friend or the skinny friend or the awkward friend, even though
You
I
wasn't
know.
never ugly.
Okay, well, I have been the awkward friend and definitely the skinny friends for sure. But you know, so I was wondering, you know, do people be feeling that way? Especially do guys feel that way? I know girls feel that way a lot. But I've definitely felt like the awkward friend. I felt like the friend that can't dance. You know, I always feel, you know, different kinds. I guess it just depends, you know. But then I'm like, if you have felt that way, how did your friends react? How, like, because when I felt like I was the ugly friend, Ronnie and Kiara wasn't having it. They was like, bitch, why do you think you're the ugly friend? Like, you know, we would talk about it and try to, you know, stuff like that. Like, they never let anybody disrespect me, stuff like that. So, you know, I want to know how it is with other people. And then I'm gonna let y'all answer. I keep on talking, but you know, one of our friends, she had posted about being the fat friend, and she's like, you know, it doesn't make her feel any kind of way because she's very confident, even though she's fat. She's like, I don't give a damn. You know, it's never made her feel like a fat friend. You know, and then I was also reading a story about this girl who's the fat friend, and she was saying that her friends never made her feel like the fat friend, but she was like, guys would make her feel like the fat friend in a sense. Like if they would try to talk to one of her
Your service isn't great.
friends, and then the guy,
Your
you know how
service
like
isn't great.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. It go in and
oh, that sucks because I've been yapping.
no, we can hear you, but just certain things it's like
but yeah, so she was pretty much saying like guys make her feel like the fat friend, you know, like they don't want to be the wingman for her and you know stuff like that. And that would actually make me not get someone's number if they can't, like, your person can't be a good wingman. It's not like you dating this person, like you literally just keeping them company, right? While we at the bar and I'm talking to you and your friend talking to my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I always say I can be a good wingman because I don't give a damn who I got to talk to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being a wingman. It's never anything serious. So I don't know, Ronnie. Have you ever felt like any friend? Oh, wait, look at this bird right here. Y'all see that bird? Oh, that bird was so pretty. Anyway, go ahead.
I have never felt like the ugly friend or the fat friend or nothing. I just always felt great. And I try to make my friends feel great also. Like, I don't believe that we have an ugly friend. We are, I feel like everybody got a nice face regardless of how they body are. And it's not that we don't have bad bodies. We may like see it ourselves like, okay, I don't like this or I don't like that. But we don't like try to make each other feel bad. We uplift each other. And I think our friend group just click. And even like with our friend group, I have never been, or I just didn't pay attention or didn't hear, even if we was talking to like guys, and no one was ever like, oh, you the ugly friend or you the fat friend or whatever like that.
Right. Or like
friend group.
Like, I don't want to talk to that friend, or
Mm-hmm.
It's never been like that.
Yeah, but when I have hung with a couple of my cousins and other people, it has been like that. I have had one time I was getting ready to fight this guy because he was talking to one of my cousins. We went to this party, and I was with my cousins, and we went to a party, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're the ugly one. You look like we say you pit bull face bitch or something like that." I went oh my goodness, I went crazy. Like, I don't care how you feel.
As you should. I would go
her.
crazy too, right? Like, somebody cannot be your cup of tea, and you do not have to disrespect them.
Right. And it wasn't like, because at the time I was talking to his cousin, but it wasn't like he had to talk to her. It's a party. It's 1 billion people here. Go talk to somebody else. Why are you over here messing with her? But every time they used to have like parties and cookouts and shit all the time, and every time I would bring her, he would mess with her. So I'm like, well, maybe he liked you. You know how back in the day when you were in the elementary school and junior high and shit, and people mess with you when they like you? That's what he was doing. I said, okay, so he liked you, obviously. But every time I was trying to fight him, I cursed him out every single time. Leave her alone. You ain't got to say nothing to her.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just think it's rude. And I like other situations where people be like, oh, we at a bar. They be like talking to everybody else, but this one. And he's trying to feel like, well, why ain't nobody talking to her? Why ain't nobody about her drink? Okay, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Oh, because that's the ugly friend. No, and half the time, them niggas be ugly as fuck. We just using y'all to get drinks any fucking way. Little bitches. But I used to say, like, in a friend group, it's always an ugly friend. Because I do be seeing people, and it be a group of girls, and it be this one that's just awkward.
But sometimes I am that awkward friend.
Maybe she has a great personality.
Right. Yeah. Maybe. But it's
but like, maybe like, she wants to be that awkward friend. Like, I hate being looking normal and stuff like that. I don't like any of that. I want to be hold on.
But I've seen people like, say like you going to the club or something. You know how when you get to the club, you gotta wait in the line, or when you walk up, you gotta show IDs and shit when you coming in. And I've seen like groups of guys and girls, and it's like they all look good, but that one right there, no.
Yeah, but the awkward friend, the friend is dressed weird, or the friend that's, I don't know, because it's like I don't want to be normal. Mm-hmm. I hate the fact that a lot of people have locks and tattoos and piercings and stuff now, because at first when I was like this, it wasn't that many of us. Now it's like everybody is everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I hate being like everybody else. So I guess, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Yeah. Do y'all have an ugly friend in y'all friend group? Y'all men? Or y'all don't feel that way?
Men like that.
Men are like that?
I say I don't look at friends like ugly.
So you never looked at everybody and was like, damn, man, this motherfucker a bum. He wear this wrinkle ass V-neck to every goddamn bar.
I don't hang out with bums.
Or they don't have to be a bum, but they might not know how to dress. It's a difference, you know. Or they might be like, "Dang, man, that motherfucker said rent was due last time, and they had that much money for drinks, or whatever like that." So,
I don't hang out with
or
bums.
they wear these same Jordans every day. It don't mean that you a bum. You might not know how to dress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hang out with people that don't
it could have been like a group. Y'all could have when you out with your friends, right? And then y'all see some females, and then because some females will tell you the truth. They'll be like, okay, well, all y'all look good but him.
Do y'all know my friends?
Yeah, I know your friends. I know they're awesome.
Nobody in my group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't. I don't believe I have any ugly.
You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody that's listening.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, no, I actually I'm with Ronnie, because he be saying the same little ignorant crap D saying right now. Talk about
if they wasn't your friends, you would say they were ugly. It's much more attractive women that I've heard y'all call ugly.
I don't call females ugly unless they ugly.
You're lying.
No, because
I do call
only hater bitches call pretty bitches ugly. I don't call them if they pretty. I'm gonna say they pretty. And you ain't y'all. First of all, y'all don't hear me calling people ugly. Y'all do not hear me calling people ugly unless they ugly. So don't lie. Nah. I get props when they do. No, them little fugly bitches that Reese be talking to, they be ugly.
Like I said, it's much more attractive females that y'all would talk down on. Not y'all, but some of y'all would talk down on. And yeah.
I ain't gonna bring up the past, but this one joint I seen, she was ugly.
Did I talk to, or just in general?
No, that D was talking to. Long time ago. She was ugly.
Long.
Yeah, I was talking to. I was talking ugly girl, so.
Well, maybe she was looking bad that day, but
we all have different, opinions on what's pretty and what's not, and I think that's what we all have to go on. Crazy.
Yeah, because everybody view people different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I forgot to say that. So remember when we were talking about the summer was canceled, y'all? Mm-hmm. I got a whole itinerary for the whole summer. Everyone is invited. It's awesome. And today I'm going to like a water war thing. Well, I know y'all busy today, but in the future, y'all can come to the other stuff. So I'm going to send all of y'all everything that's I have planned, and y'all just let me know what y'all interested in and coming to whatever. And it's going to be great.
Cool, I'm with it when I get home.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. I got to find how to get into this damn beach.
You look like you're hot.
Girl, I'm burning up sitting in the sun.
Yeah, I'm about to go back to sleep.
All right, ladies.
All right, y'all. Well, we out. Right. Peace, love, and
positivity.
What's the episode?
40.
140? All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.